Welcome to Let That Sink In. My name is Tiffany Smith. I am the Director of Marketing and Communications here at PM and Associates, and I am joined by my co-host Todd Morgan out of St. Louis, outside sales rep. How you doing, Todd?
Wonderful. Glad to be here.
Great. Wonderful. We are on episode 13 of Let That Sink In, and we are joined by Glen Blavet. He is the founder and CEO of Halo Water Systems. He is also a master plumber, having completed a stringent and complex line of testing, training, and work to achieve his master plumbing contractor license and this coveted status. Glen has dedicated his life to protecting the health and safety of the homes and families we are serving today. He began as a contractor in 1976, becoming intimately familiar with water treatment, and ultimately owned one of the largest plumbing, heating, and air service companies in Southern California. The more he learned about water conditioners and water quality, the more passionate he became, and eventually his love for plumbing was directly linked to water quality, and it became his mission. Glen set out to do this mission to educate contractors and homeowners of the importance of filtration and conditioning, and he set out to develop a water quality system that was for contractors by a contractor. He wanted the water system to be built upon the duty of the plumber to protect the health and safety of the nation, and that is what Halo Water Systems is all about. Halo was founded in 2001 and has quickly become the filtration system most recommended by contractors in this nation. Nice. Hi, Glen. How are you doing? Welcome.
Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Todd. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm excited.
What a wonderful bio. What a wonderful mission and history. I mean, that is just absolutely, it's fantastic to read about. I would love to hear a little bit more about your experience and how Halo came to be.
Well, you've heard my bio, but I think that's some exciting news. If we're going to do this, let's have some fun, right? If it's not fun, it's not easy. It's not Halo. And, we just won Vendor of the Year in the state of California for the PHCC of California.
I was going to congratulate you about that. I have that article right here. So congrats. That's awesome.
I was just up in Anchorage we had our installation up there for the state, and I got a nice trophy. Then my wife broke it, so she owes me a trophy. Arlene, where's my trophy? On accident, not on purpose.
Of course, it was on accident.
It was an accident.
Oh my
man.
goodness!
I've watched your bio video. I know she's an important part of the success of Halo, so I know she didn't mean to break your trophy.
my travel buddy. So yeah,
that's right.
If I get out to Indiana or St. Louis, you guys will get to meet my wife. She goes everywhere with me, and it was really fun, because my history with the trades, started back in '76, and I've been a past president of the PHCC for four different terms, locally and on the state board and national, and I've been actually currently they made a new position. It was the affiliate director, so I'm a state affiliate director to help the members, the affiliates, communicate better with the membership and be more protective or more productive. But most importantly, it's the trade schools that we've established here in California and Georgia, and the PHCC does a lot for the trades, and I think people need to know that. And that's one of my missions, is making sure to get some of the contractors aware. It's just not a good old boys club. We're actually putting schools, and we're training future employees.
Well, congratulations on that.
Pretty important to me.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic. It's important to us too, because it supports the industry in a huge way, and we need young people in the trades.
We got to have them. So my journey started in the industry, and then I like most plumbers, I was good at what I did, and then I started a company and grew it into a fairly large company here in California, and was very successful. But my passion in water and bringing that to the contractors, that's what we do, and it's infectious. Our business model is by a contractor for a contractor. So it's and when you come to the office and you meet the team, we just did a new video, the Halo difference. You guys will be able to see that on our website here in the future, and I challenge you to watch it. And you guys that are watching it and learning about PM and Associates, but you already know they're a great team and they're doing wonderful things. But when you learn about Halo, what we got for you and your team, is unstoppable service and
Yeah.
a commitment to the contractor. It's unstoppable.
Yeah, that's
That's
one of the
amazing.
things I love about selling Halo. And it's one of the fun things when we're out talking to contractors is exactly that. This is sold strictly through the plumbing wholesaler, through the contractor, and not something you're going to buy off of an infomercial or something over at the big box store. So it's a real opportunity for contractors and wholesalers to sell something that's exclusive to our world.
You know, it's that commitment's as you know, Todd and Tiffany, is changing. I mean, there's products out there that, you know, we're only contractor only, and that's what Halo is. That's our business model, contractor only. We actually at one point pulled our line during my journey. We had a distributor that got bought by one of the big box stores, and they wanted to put us in the store, and they wanted to put us on e-commerce. And our commitment and our dedications to the contractors and the technicians, keeping it off of e-commerce, out of the box stores. I actually pulled my line as about $3.5 million, Todd and Tiffany. You probably never heard this story, but we walked away from 3.5 million and took my business somewhere else. But you can buy a Halo same day, next day across the United States with the help of rep companies and you know, great rep companies like PM and Associates, but you know, and distributors. We don't sell direct. We don't give pricing. Our commitments to the contractor and our training and our support that we deliver every day, every time that phone rings is, again, I hate to use the word, it's unstoppable.
Yeah.
I like that word. You
I
keep
know.
using it. Nothing
Keep
wrong with that
using
at all.
word.
And I'm very proud of my team.
I
I'm
would
proud of my
agree.
reps, companies, and the distributors across the country are all doing a great job, you know, protecting the health and safety of the homes and family we're serving today. First and foremost, that's what plumbers do, right? Protecting the
Right.
health and safety of the nation. That's been around forever. So I put my own spin on it because it's service driven. And Todd and Tiffany, I mean, it's air conditioners, it's air conditioning service companies, it's electricians, it's plumbing companies that are all, you know, adding value to that service call by bringing up water quality. Believe it or not, I got electrical shops that sell, you know, 20 Halos a month. That's $1.5 million.
Wow.
Add-on sales. It's impactful. What if you have one plumber? So we all have it, you know, when you guys are out making calls and there's that one truck shop, or, you know, guys coming in and if all he has to do is sell one Halo option a week, it's a $300,000 increase in revenue without any extra cost because you've already paid for the call.
Right.
You've already been invited out. It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm going to say this, yeah, guys are listening out here. Here it is. Everybody wants it. They just don't know you have it. And that's bringing up water quality every day, every call. Not only changes your customer's life, it changes your life. Right? Change your water, change your life, guys.
That's also the basis of the $300,000 Sharpie, correct?
Yeah. The $300,000 Sharpie.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble. You know, it really is. Yeah, the $300,000. People look at you and go, "What?" And then, but when you take the training, the online real-time water expert certification, we can't be everywhere, but we do have rep companies across the country. And you know, Todd, and you guys have been with Steve Landis, and the guy's a Jedi trainer, and you guys are out running around and changing people's lives and protecting. And here it is, contractors. I'm sure you guys are going to be watching this podcast and you're okay. Well, here's a nugget for you. Is people want to protect the investment they made in you today. So why not bring up water quality? Because it's the water, guys, that broke it. Water heaters go bad prematurely. Toilets. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You want a nugget? Just look in a toilet tank, take the lid off without breaking it. I've been in this trade a long time. I'm fessing up. I broke toilet lids across the country. So, hey, check this out. Oops. Anyways, Butterfingers Glen. But it has a sticker, right? It has a sticker. The sticker says, if you add bleach or cleaner to the tank, the warranty is void. Well, every toilet you've ever installed, or Tiffany and Todd, you've ever sold, on day one, that warranty was void. Because guys, chlorine and ammonia. There's more chlorine and ammonia, which is chloramine, in your tap water than recommended for that swimming pool in your backyard.
That's
Get over it.
disgusting.
Isn't that disgusting?
Yes.
I've done the test
The
myself
first
at
time I
home,
heard that, I
Glenn.
was like,
What?
so
Yep.
gross. It's so, yes.
It's real. I mean,
Yeah.
and it resonates to the homeowners. So we give the guys, we bring the tools to the table, which you talked about the $300,000 Sharpie. Thanks for bringing that up. And that's,
Sure.
we'll be in a trade show and I'll be handing out $300,000. You give me some weird look. And I says, well, if you sold one Halo a week, it's $300,000, and put that Sharpie to use and write down the water, do a water test. We give out test kits. We give out books. We're blowing up with tools. In fact, I was talking to you two earlier. We have a Facebook group, Halo certified partner Facebook group.
It's kind of going back to the $300,000 Sharpie, but you briefly glossed over the water test. Could you go into that just a little bit? So I'm a contractor. I'm a service plumber. I'm coming and I want to add some value to my service calls. What's the process, Glenn, that I should do now that I'm at that homeowner's house? Maybe I'm replacing the water heater. I'm setting a new toilet. What do I do to produce that 300,000 potential sale? What's the process in the home for the contractor to generate that Halo sale?
Well, with Halo, we do supply water. Test kits, and they're testing for chlorine and pH. It's a swimming pool chlorine pH test kit, Todd Tiffany. It's a no-brainer. It's a pool test kit, really? And you got people that have spas in their backyards and swimming pool, and they've never tested their tap water. Well, it's real. There's more chlorine in your tap water than the recommended for a swimming pool, and it makes it real. And you're doing something, but nothing happens until what? People buy from people they know, like, and trust.
Yeah.
So this is the beauty of being part of the service industry and working with people that have solid brands and solid brand names. Halo is a national brand. I get calls all day long from all over the country. I'll get 5 to 10 contractors a day just calling up for training, just out of the blue. They hear us on a podcast. They see us on Facebook. They see us on Instagram, or they just, wow, I want some of that, and they'll just call us up, and it's a trusted brand. So when you're called out ABC Plumbing, and you're going into Todd's house, well, he's already invited you in because he knows your brand. You don't call. You might have to call somebody out of the blue, but most people call a trusted brand in the community. And people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And when you bring up water quality, everybody's concerned about water quality.
Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah.
The bottled water industry is $29 billion. That's sane. And only 20% of those bottles get recycled.
Yep.
And Halo eliminates that. We save you money. And it's the pinhole leaks. You guys sell, we're selling plumbing products. I've been using them for years. And you get pinhole leaks and copper pipes, and everybody's blaming China for inferior copper pipe. I always try to buy American. I have my company. But pinhole leaks are going to show up if it's made in America or if it's made in China, because it's the chlorine and the ammonia, which is chloramine mixed together, is causing these pinhole leaks. And it's the water that broke it. It goes back to protecting the investment they just made in ABC Plumbing today. And being the trusted advisor. You've been invited into the home, and they know, like, and trust you. They're putting in a toilet, you're putting in a water heater. I'm gonna be old school. Is they signed on the line that's dotted. Well, now they sign on a tablet. So they've already authorized you to do the work, because they know, like, and trust you. And why wouldn't you bring up water quality? If you like those people and you don't bring up water quality, our test kit, and somebody hear me talking in this room, wish I had it with me. It has a QR code. Everything has QR codes. I don't know if you noticed that. Our brochures have QR codes. Our test kits have a QR code. What's in your water? If you went to my website and you clicked on what's in your water, you put in your zip code, you would never drink your water again.
Yeah,
I've done it.
It's that impactful.
It's disturbing.
Yes, I have too.
It's disturbing, right?
Yes,
I know.
it is.
It's not fear.
I haven't
it's
stopped thinking
education.
about it either. It was about a year ago that I did it.
Right.
And it still, like, bothers me to this day.
I know.
It's just unreal. Yeah.
And
So
when
let's
you get
talk
to-
about some of the
yeah.
products, Glenn.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
talk
do
about
that.
those products that you guys offer, like the Halo 5, the H20, and the Ion. Tell me a little bit more about those and what are the differences?
Wow. Okay. Well, industry leading, the 10-year warranties. Nobody
that's
has
huge.
10-year warranties. So my Halo 5 is my flagship. It's shiny, it's sexy, and it's expensive. And people love it. When they buy a Halo and you install it, you don't get a complaint. What did I just do? How much money did I spend? It looks and it performs the way it should. And I get, it's contagious. If the neighbor gets one, the next one gets one.
Yeah.
So the Halo 5 is 5 stages.
Okay.
There's 4 stages of media, then there's a scale inhibitors, the 5th stage, and we take out the bad and we leave in the good. And my claim to fame is 10-year warranty. You have the Halo standing behind it. You have the contractor installing it. And now it saves you money. Now it's going to deliver highly filtered alkaline water. So how do you do that, Tiffany? So you take out the bad and you leave the minerals in, so it keeps its pH level. So a pH of 7 is alkaline. So it's not as expensive. It's not $3 a liter, $12 a gallon. So what we have across the country, we're going to talk about the H20. So when I say industry leading, so here it is. It's a no electricity, no drain, filtration and conditioning. So conditioning is where you suspend the calcium, magnesium, you don't remove it. We have softeners, but we don't, we're talking about the Halo 5 and the H20, and they're both filtration and conditioning, and they're both delivering highly filtered alkaline water throughout the home. And they're scale inhibitors, right?
That's great.
But you're not gonna get that slimy, soapy feeling. Now, if you like your softener, keep your softener.
Right.
You have a couple combinations again that are industry leading. Our highly filtered super soft combo comes with a 10-year warranty. It's a Halo 5 with an ion exchange. So we call it the CK10 softener downstream. So now you have highly filtered super soft, and it's the only 10-year warranty that I know of in America today. And then
that's strong.
It is strong. And then we have, we take that H20, which is zero electricity, zero waste. It's an upflow, 10-year warranty. For the people like in California where water conservation is important, or if you're on a well, you don't want to use a lot of water, you can use my H20 in front of our CK10. Guess what we call it? Our highly filtered super soft water saver combo. It's a water saver because you only have one unit discharging. So the H20 is zero electricity, zero discharge, set it, forget it for 10 years. Unstoppable. My flagship that everybody loves and talks about across the nation, my Halo 5, my flagship, again, is filtration and conditioning. It's got 4 stages. There's the 2 differences on those 2 products, and they're both hard to keep in stock.
Yes, they are. We're moving a fair amount of both of them.
It's a good problem to have.
You mentioned the feel of a softener. I mean, that's something I think you almost have to be used to a softener to want or enjoy the feel of a softener. I personally am one who I don't feel like the soap's ever off my body. It's like I can't get it, and so I like the feel of a non-softener, if you will, like the Halo 5. But feature that I like even better, and this is a personal thing, I don't have to mess with bags of salt. I don't have to do the maintenance.
Right.
And you said it earlier about set it, forget it. Of course, the Halo 5 is going to regenerate, and it's going to fluff the bed of media and things like that to keep it so that it doesn't get pathways and that it continues to do what it's supposed to do. But the fact I don't have to throw salt in there and do any of the actual maintenance myself, that makes it the perfect product for me.
There's no reoccurring cost, but you don't want to over promise and under deliver. I mean, there's going to be, you don't take out the minerals, so you're going to have to, you splash, you just wipe it away. You wipe away the water or the mineral that dries, and there's a talc, but it's not a soft. So you don't have, most people, 80% is what my number across the United States, don't like the slimy, soapy feeling.
Right.
But you got that 20%, they call it silky smooth. They're gonna want that combination, that highly filtered super soft. You gotta treat the water. If you're only doing one filtration and you don't have a halo that has a scale inhibitor, you're only doing half the job. I mean, you can put in the H20 carbon only in some areas where the water is really soft and they don't have any mineral issues. Great. But you're only still, if they have mineral issues, and you're not putting in the second part of the second tank of the H20 where it has the conditioner or the Halo 5 with you're only doing half the job. And if you're putting in a softener in any municipality across the United States, and you're not putting a Halo H20 or Halo 5 in front of it, you're only doing half the job.
Yeah.
Because you're not taking care of the contaminants in the water. And that EWG link that we have on our website, that's real. You know, it's concerning. And your skin is the largest organ in your body. And you go, well, I drink bottled water. I saw Tiffany drinking bottled water. But you're bathing, Tiffany, in tap water.
Yeah.
And you absorb contaminants through your skin when you shower and bathe. So
yeah, absolutely.
Call me for a halo, Tiffany. I happen to have a few. We'll hook you up.
I already got your number, Glenn. I got your number.
Yeah.
I actually just moved into a new home. So
Awesome.
that was one of the
gotta
first
talk.
things I talked to my husband about, because we have been, I've been learning about Halo for the past year or so, and I'm just absolutely blown away and impressed with your product. So
Well,
we've already had a conversation about it. Yes.
Well, you know the founder.
I do. Now, I know.
You know a guy.
I know a guy. Yeah. I got some connections now.
You know the guy. So we do.
I know the guy. Yeah. Not
we know
guy.
the guy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right.
Well, my wife's the co-founder, married for 43 years. And
Hey,
that's
congratulations.
that's the real
fantastic.
boss.
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly.
I
We
go,
know
I
who's
go,
in charge.
I go, honey, who's got all the money? She says, I do. Happy wife, happy life, buddy.
That's right. That's right.
That's why she broke your trophy. She's like, I should have been the one getting the trophy. Thank you.
Got the oh, she laughs every time she thinks about it. Thinks it's really funny, Tiffany. Yeah. Oh, well.
When I
That's
hear
okay.
change your
I
water,
love it.
change your life, I always think of the happy wife, happy life.
That's
thing,
right,
Too.
that's
They
right.
Your water,
kind of
change
It
your life.
coincides,
same.
right? It coincides.
Yes.
Yeah, hand in
Hey,
hand.
Glenn, on the conditioning part, we've been talking about conditioning, but I don't think we've really explained the conditioning side of it with our Ion as one of the products, or within the Halo 5. The last stage through the filters is conditioning. I'd like to explain a little bit for people who don't understand what we're doing, but we're essentially taking the scale that builds up and turning it into an aragonite form of scale, which is the non-binding, non-sticky form of scale. So it should be as easy to clean up as a wipe down with a microfiber towel. Did I get that right, Glenn?
You did. So what we're doing is we're taking the calcium magnesium ions, and they come with a positive and a negative charge. So for better purposes, my hands are two magnets, and you have them in opposite or in a magnetic direction where they attract and form scale, right? Well, we run them through our point of use, or we have them for point of use ions for tank or tankless, but we have them inside the Halo and the H20, where the water passes through the chamber, and it's got four magnetic poles, a south and north, and it creates these three magnetic fields. So when the calcium magnesium ions pass through there, they reverse their polarity. So instead of magnets sticking, they repel. You know how you can't in grade school, you got the mags, they won't stick.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're doing. And
That's
it's
so
very
cool.
effective. It'll actually descale, and people get these TDS meters, total dissolved solids. They get them from these 0 water pitchers, and they don't really, they don't know what they're testing for, but you'll have a total dissolved solids of 300. Well, when you put a Halo or an H20 in, the total dissolved solids are going to go up. Why? Because we descale.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty amazing. We'll actually break down existing scale, and it's very, very fine. You won't see it. It's calcium magnesium. It's good for you. We'll actually descale, and then we'll suspend the new calcium magnesium coming in and inhibit scale downstream.
Yeah, even if you have a shower head that you haven't cleaned, perhaps, and then you put an Ion or you put the Halo 5 in, and over time, that scale will actually come off of that shower head because it's
on the inside. It will actually, if it's plugged a scale or it's got spraying all over the place, it will actually descale that inside there. The surfaces are a little hard. You can't have that effect if it's sitting in the water and the water's hitting it. But mainly it's the plumbing that, you'll see a picture on our website under the Ion where you got a pipe's all scaled up. That's the inlet to the halo, and the pipe on the outlet has no scale, or you got the
Right.
halo before, water heater before and after it. It actually works, but it's not a softener, not a softener, not
Right.
a softener. It's conditioned water. So we take it, we condition it, and then it passes through harmlessly instead of forming scale. And an added bonus is it descales. And,
Yeah.
Mhm.
don't buy it for a descaler, but I can tell you, Todd and Tiffany, Tiffany, not Tiffany. Okay. Tiffany, I can tell
Yes.
you that, I get those phone calls, the guys, oh my God, it works. And I said, what are you talking about? It works. He says, I got a galvanized house. I've been in this trade a long time. The
Yeah.
galvanized pipes will be like this little pinholes. You're laughing because you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
So you can't even get a pencil through a 1-inch pipe, and you can't get it through there. And they'll call up and says, I can't believe it. I said, believe what? He says, my second floor shower has not had water pressure in 10 years. I said, I got water pressure. It's descaling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very
wow.
slow. It over time, it'll actually descale it. But that's repipe the house.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yep.
it does.
Could
it
be.
does.
Could be
It
that
does
scale
work.
holding that galvanized together at this point
It
too.
could
with some of
be.
the-
He didn't call me complaining he had leaks, so it was actually
Holding it together.
descaling. And as a plumber, I mean, I've actually, cut apart galvanized pipes and
Mhm.
that were leaking and spliced them. And some, it's funny, some areas the pipes will be solid, and some areas will be, like you said, Todd, it's the only thing holding it together is the scale.
Right.
You just don't know.
My first home was all galvanized and cut out a 1-foot section. You couldn't see a bit of daylight through the hot side
No,
at
you
all.
couldn't.
And so yeah, that is a system that probably if I'd put an ion on, eventually it would have just fell
Opened up.
apart because it was
Yeah.
so old.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
old.
But
Oh yeah, when you got
yeah.
scale, when you got rust on the outside and it's flaking off, man,
Yeah.
run. Or
Yeah.
How about that repipe?
Yeah.
We'll do a repipe.
Yeah,
it's all-
most
it's
definitely. Speaking about the conditioning, Glenn, we've talked about, what it's doing inside the pipes, but for a homeowner, I think it's worth mentioning, this is the scale that forms on your shower doors, right? That all of a sudden you get that white dot on there that suddenly just doesn't come off very easily. That is scale that is sticky and binding, that is now stuck to your shower door, and very difficult, takes a lot of work to get off. When you've conditioned it with like an ion or something through the Halo 5, excuse me, now that's going to wipe off of your shower door. The buildup that you might get inside of your dishwasher is just going to very simply wipe off. None of this is sticky and binding, because if you've ever neglected a shower door that didn't have conditioning on it, man, it takes a lot of elbow grease to get those things clean again. So I wanted to mention for the homeowner who might see this podcast that that's a huge advantage for just keeping things clean in the home as well.
Well, it's when it's in a conditioned state and it's aragonite talc that's on the door when the water dries and it leaves that powder, it wipes away.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's easier to clean. I got a video on my website. I got homeowners in Florida and across the country. My faucets look great. They call me up, and it's maintenance free. There's no reoccurring expense.
Mhm.
So yeah, conditioned water is obviously better than non-conditioned water.
Sure.
It's easier to clean. And then for the people that don't want to clean anything, then you jump right into the highly filtered super soft combo or the highly filtered water saver combo. So we have it covered, Todd. What's nice about Halo is our product set is on point. I mean, I started with the Halo 5, and then we went to we started adding on our product set. We got the H20 because there's no drain in the basement. You guys are in St. Louis, and there's basements. There's no electricity. You don't want to, it's too hard to pull electricity. There's nowhere to drain it. Well, now you got the highly filtered, you got the H20, zero electricity, zero drain. It's our product set, has grown. Our RO under the counter is, purified water. So just real quick for you guys, real quick education. So there's filtration, purification, and sterilization. If you want to learn something today, that's it. You just learned. Those are the 3 stages of water.
All right.
And, high filtration is Halo 5 H20. And then your purification is reverse osmosis under the sink, which takes out all the impurities.
Right.
Guess what, Todd and Tiffany? We're hitting, we're industry leading. I think we're one of the first companies that put a pH balancer on our RO. So we deliver purified alkaline water. The Halo and the H2Zeros are going to deliver highly filtered alkaline water, but
Mhm.
we're going to deliver purified alkaline water, $3 a liter, $12 a gallon.
We have a solution for just about anything you have
Yeah.
a need for, correct?
Yeah, the Halo's got a full line, a full card for you guys, and and it's there for the contractor. That's
Yeah.
our commitment. Buy a contractor for a contractor.
That's fantastic, Glenn. And can we recap just a little bit more about the way that Halo goes to market with their products? Because I think it's very important for our plumbing wholesalers and contractors to know, how we support the trade by how we sell and market the Halo products.
Well, our go-to-market is through our rep companies and through our distributors, which cater to the contractors, to the professionals across the country. We don't, first off, we don't want homeowners installing it. If you
Mhm.
have a Halo installed by a non-plumbing contract or a non-contractor, there's no warranty. Obviously, we're going to take care of the customer, but we want to
Right.
focus on contractors. We want the professionals putting in our products,
Right.
and we want to go through the chain. We want to go through our rep companies because one, they're knowledgeable. They'll be able to explain it to the wholesaler and go to market. And there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than putting in a product and the homeowner goes, "Hey, Amazon, I could have got it at Amazon." You can't
Yeah.
get a
Yeah.
Halo at Amazon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I'm telling you, you can't get it on e-commerce.
Right.
You can't buy it direct. That's our
No, hats
commitment.
off to
Trust
you.
me. I could be on Amazon tomorrow and selling more but that's not our commitment.
Right.
You passed
know?
up $3.5 million worth of business to stay
That's
true
right.
to the contractors.
That
So
is my
hats off to
commitment.
you. I mean, I think that's truly a commitment. That's a huge commitment.
It was a big deal. My wife said, "What are you, nuts?" I said, "It's not our, it's honey, it's not our go-to-market.
Right.
It's not our business model. It's contractor first, contractor only." And
Well,
it's
as a
been like that
representative that
20 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, as a representative that works strictly in the wholesale side, thank you. We appreciate
Yes.
that very, very much.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Great appreciation for Halo.
Yeah.
How about anything else that you'd like to discuss? Any new products coming down the pike, or
Yeah.
are
What's
there,
new, Glenn? Anything new
you want
coming
to
up?
promote the website in any way?
Wow.
Open forum, it's yours.
Yeah, industry leading. So if you guys ever go to my website, and most people don't realize it, and I don't know if Tiffany and Todd, if you've ever built an option, we have an option builder that we redesigned. It's build your own option. So you can actually go to my website, click on build your options. It'll ask you a few questions. You say, "I'm concerned about arsenic. I'm concerned about bad taste and odors. I'm concerned about spots." And it'll build an option sheet and throw it at you. It's
That's
crazy.
great.
It's got AI.
I
It'll
love
take
it.
that form and it'll make it, customize it. And we've taken it one step. So your contractors that are going to our distributors need to pay attention to Halo because it's industry. The tools that we deliver are, again, it's unstoppable. With the option builder, they can have their own personal landing page with an option builder that produces options with their logo on it and their
Oh,
pricing
nice.
Oh,
today.
wow.
Wow, landing page. You can't believe we have a customized landing page available for every contractor today that will have their own customized, we call it an embed. It'll have their option builder with their logo on their website. So when the customers come in and go, "Oh, water filtration, oh, build some options," they can build some options. That option sheet will go to their water department, their CSR. They'll call them back and also have on there, free water test today.
Mhm.
And then it'll have, that Todd and Tiffany, I don't know if you know this, we do customized videos. You go to my website and you play the Halo video.
Yeah.
We actually provide those for any contractor that joins the team and gets
Nice.
certified.
Oh, wow.
They
That's
can have
fantastic.
their own customized Halo video with their logo, their 800, their local number on it. We provide them with training, on-site, online, real-time water expert certification. We have great reps like you guys out there that can go on site. And then step 2 on that journey is taking the online real-time water expert certification. You can get these plumbers and electricians competent and confident enough to bring up water quality every day, every call. It's a huge new revenue stream with no extra cost. It's It's unstoppable. Again, I use that word. I'll keep using it. And but what we have today in our go-to-market, I don't think you've ever seen a manufacturer put out a option builder that has it's AI that they can actually build their own options in 60 seconds. And now your technician, instead of selling the Halo 5 by itself, they might pick a Halo. They might pick the option, the ultimate option that has a Halo 5, an RO, and a sediment cartridge. Now you went from a $6,000 ticket to a $12,000 ticket. Everybody wins. The wholesaler wins. My great rep companies win, and Halo wins.
Could you give us that website for anybody that wants to go try to use that?
Yeah, it's halowater.com.
Nice and simple.
halowater.com.
And the customer wins, Glenn.
The
I mean, because these products are just incredible.
They
absolutely
win. Everybody wins. The contract. It's happy customer, happy contractor, happy rep, happy distributor, and happy Halo. Come on, we gotta have fun doing. If we don't have fun doing this, I don't know why I wouldn't be here today if I was just not having the time of my life. When I see my employees just light up when they're on the phone, and people are calling up and saying, man, the water tastes great, I can't believe it, I got technicians. If you're not on my Facebook group, you're not having fun, because that Halo certified water partner, Halo certified water group is as our Facebook group. If you're not on there and seeing all the posts that are going on, people are posting installs, they're having fun and talking about water quality. Yeah, we're gonna start up and here in the very near future a live Facebook campaign on Fridays. It's gonna be Stump Halo.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Todd, it's coming. Stump the Halo guy.
I love it.
Watch out.
Sign us up.
Those Facebook groups are important.
Yes.
Those Facebook groups are important, and I would stress to anybody to join if you're on Team Halo, because not only that, you can share some ideas and installs with other plumbers around the country, and you can even get some, if you need to troubleshoot. That's the beauty of those Facebook pages. You get the opinions of other plumbers out there, and everybody can learn from each other. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
So it's a lot of fun. We're still having fun. I can't tell you, I'm 2 decades in, and I'm just grateful for the success and the people around me.
Well, Glenn, we are
awesome.
so proud to be a partner. It has just been absolutely such a great ride with Halo this past. Has it been a year now since we've started repping?
It's been a year, and the numbers, I mean, the sales are going nuts through the roof, but we're only scratching the surface. Everybody wants it. They just don't know you have it. And as the Halo brand is growing and growing. I mean,
well, it's going to change after this podcast.
Crazy.
Everyone's going to know now.
That's right. You're going to get the word out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey,
Thank
Glenn,
you,
it's been such a
me.
pleasure. And for anyone looking for more information on Halo, please visit our website at www.p-massoc.com. Thanks again, Glenn. Have a great day.
Guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn.
Halo out.